here's the Supernova tournament that I signed up for newbies. Um, so this is for players, I think, up to and including 1Q. So I'm still in this tournament. These are going to be some of my opponents later on. Because if I remember correctly, it's a round robin event, and everybody plays everyone. So yeah, that'll be good fun. Oh, right. And when I'm watching streams and at the same time watching it on 81 Dojo, I do change the counter to be Chime-san. Or Chime. Wait a sec. Oh. No, this is a horse. That's a knight. And unless I'm missing something, a significant event is about to occur in this game. Unless I'm really, 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 really missing something. There's two good moves in this position. And maybe they're just trying to decide which one to do. No. One more square to the left would have been the cleanest way to finish this. But okay. This still works. I'll be right back. Get my water. I'd actually poured my water minutes ago and just forgot it.
40秒
So now we have it. Oh, here we go.
50秒 1
Good luck. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a dragon. Okay, my mistake. Wait. I just studied this. This is called the Demon Killer opening trap. And Hidechi says not to play it because you get a forced loss position. And the refutation he provides, well, it's twofold, and I don't remember it. Oh wait, no, I got it. Interesting. So I don't usually play Static Rook, but if they're playing Demon Killer, I might make an exception. Wait, can't I just promote? Like, immediately? I don't understand. There's nothing they can do to stop me from promoting. Yeah, this was Demon Killer and is something that's not quite Demon Killer anymore. That said, like, there's my promotion threat. It's one square away. In fact, I just put the pawn down right there. This has me confused. Hidechi-san. What do I play now, Hidechi? Do I build left-hand Mino, maybe? I'm trying to calculate or read this out. So bishop takes. If rook takes, pawn drop, rook moves. Yeah, it's not so clear. Wait, no, bishop takes, silver takes is forced. And then I take the silver, and rook takes, bishop fork, rook blocks. So yeah, I have some very forcing moves I can do here. I could consider bishop drop back here. I could consider pawn drop, silver advance, I promote, they take my rook, I take there, bishop takes, and I fork here. Pawn drop looks maybe winning. Also possible is just the bishop drop. They're going to hit my rook. I take the rook. They take my rook. Yeah, that'd be giving up material. I misread this. Well, that's going to make life more interesting for us all. I forgot the silver can retreat. That's going to make this much more complicated. Yeah, no, this is a rated game, so I'm not taking recommendations. But also my move's terrible. It was very exciting for a moment, and then I realized that this is just a fancy way to give away a pawn. I mean, maybe it works, but I wouldn't bet on it. Better would have been just put the bishop down on the board. So now they're going to play their bishop, and it's going to suck. But, or they're going to play something else. This was most unexpected. Yes, in general, a gold is a very nice piece to have. Here, there's a bit more going on in this position. So I don't think that this was the best move he had available. Yeah, this is Demon Killer, except not a knight promotion. So I'm not even sure if it mattered whether he promoted the knight or not, because we're slightly off the beaten path here. This is very similar to Demon Killer, but here I'm attacking. I'm on the verge of winning heavy material, maybe winning a king. My rook can transfer to the center file. Like, this is much improved version of Demon Killer for me. This is clever. I'm not sure if it's clever enough. Yeah, so it's a good thing I studied Demon Killer today by watching Hidechi's video. It gave me a little bit of a grounding to do this stuff. Chances are I missed something better along the way here. But also, I'm doing pretty great. Like, holy moly am I doing good here. I'm threatening knight to fork this center pawn and the silver. If he does attempt to protect this way, I could do the fork anyway, unless I have a better move. It's just a question of which treasure I want, really. Because this promotion's going to mess everything up for him. Or I take in the center here. Like, he's not actually threatening my knight this turn. Still, I might want to sack the knight. So if I'm going to start sacking things, is this pawn the first thing to go? Rook takes, and then I have rook takes this, and I could win as rook. This seems sensible enough. I wonder if he's figured out that he's playing against a chess player. And if not, I wonder at what point he will realize that. Yeah, like up and comer. I studied this opening today. I don't know the theory, but also like tactically, I've got an initiative, we'll say, because I'm about to get a horse, and this just looks really cool. There's my horse. I'm threatening a rook drop, um, threatening a lance. Yes, my opponent has tons of pieces in hand, but I'm not afraid. Maybe I should be afraid. I don't know. The rook sack was okay. I think if I did bishop takes trying to win the gold in the center, I don't think that's as favorable. Or I don't think that is favorable at all. Um, I see. Okay, so yes. This makes me realize he gets to attack as well. This knight was a very good attacking piece. Am I mated? I'm not sure. I'm either mated or I'm doing great. And there's not really an
これより
in-between
秒
here.
読みに入ります。
I think I can get away with this. And if bishop drop, my king forks the knight and the bishop. So I'm playing like this super ultra aggressive stuff because my opponent's rated Wondan. Um, I am throwing the dice, and there's a 50-50 chance I'm going to win this. So that's better than if I just play a normal game. If I just play a normal game, then I might be dead. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to lose on average. Here, the outcome is more or less entirely random. Let's see.
$10 秒。20秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。10秒。20秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I missed a mate. He still has a mate on me. Yeah, he spotted it. Wait. Knights don't move this way. Knights do not move this way, so I'm fine.
10秒。
I keep forgetting how knights move. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in this game for the adventure. I mean, to some degree, I care who wins, but yeah, we're in here to have an adventure. I was wondering about that. If I take... Am I
10
mated?
秒
It looks spooky. I don't see the mate. I see the mate now.
2 3 4 5 6
I have to run. Yeah, 2 golds. Yeah.
10秒 20秒 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
This sucks. This is not an ideal way to defend. Because he's getting way too much material in hand now. Oh, right. He doesn't even have to take it.
10秒
There is no escape, is there? Yeah, okay, we'll concede that. Yeah, cool. Interesting game. Is he interested in post-game analysis? Nope, he's not. He's peaced out. That was a wild ride. Yeah. So this was kind of Demon Killer. Probably here. I don't know. This was too aggressive. Like, I've got to be weighing this, right? First of all, taking the bishop's a mistake. Yeah, so what to do? I could have run under his knight when he checked with the knight. Yeah, so we could look at that later on in the game. Actually, yeah, this position isn't terrible. This sack is really weird. Yeah, whatever, I did it. So yeah, I could have run under the knight here. So you're saying, like, king here, perhaps? And then if he takes the gold... Well, that might not be what he does, but I could have run this way. Or gold 6-2. Okay, I could back up. Yeah, I know thematically, like, normally in Demon Killer, you play gold 6-2 around here. Let's see, so I backed up. Well, no, I'm sorry. This pawn drop is crazy. I think this is called for. I saw this after I moved. This just seems to solve all of my problems and give him problems that are difficult to solve. I think he might be forced to drop this. Maybe this isn't so great. There's got to be some way to make this work. First of all, can I do this? He takes... I check, he blocks. And if I take, let's say gold takes, which might not be right. Yeah, I'm just down a bishop. So that's too hasty here. Yeah, this is thematic. I think here, though, probably most accurate is this. Because pawn 2-3 can't really be played. So, yeah, I'm not sure how Gota counters here. Like, this is just clearly better for Senta. Because I am threatening the same damn thing. Although once I play it, it's not so threatening anymore. Yeah, actually, maybe I just mislabeled this. Like, once he plays this pawn forward, we're not in the trap anymore. Yeah, I think I might have just misplayed this. There was no need to push immediately. I could just do this. I'm not sure what he does about this. This knight can't move. Like, he's completely arrested. A one down. Oh, Shaimon, tell me what to do. Yeah, like, what the hell? He played something that was like Demon Killer. So Demon Killer would be this, I think. I don't think you push the pawn. I don't know. We transposed into Demon Killer or something. Shaimon, tell me how I screwed this up. Yeah, this is weird. This is super weird. Like, he's considering Demon Killer and then, like, he's having second thoughts about it. I think I just play this. And, like, this is just super awkward for him. Oh, wait, and he's even Senta here. And, like, I've completely taken the initiative. I don't usually play static rook, but this looked too interesting. Yeah. I think this is the refutation. And if ever I get a pawn in hand, like, that pawn is going on 2-3. Like, this is an incredible opening misplay by a one-dan. What time is it in Japan? Not that I have to hover over the flag to see that that's a Japanese flag. It was just out of force of habit that I did the hover, but yeah, it's got to be some weird hour in Japan for a person to play such a interesting move. Oh, also, yeah, maybe here. Well, yeah, what I played with the bishop drop was fine. This pawn drop was... this is this extremely weird game. Basically, my opponent is accidentally trying to throw the game, and I am failing to take advantage of it. I don't understand. But yeah, here I could just like knight drop there. And this is coming. And this is coming. And good stuff is happening. It's incredible that I lost this. Although I am a Q level player. So maybe I cut myself a little slack on this, but man. Not my finest game. Interesting game, though. I could submit this one to Shogi Harbour. She'd be like, what? What is this? No. What is this nonsense? But okay. This might actually be instructive. So, maybe I do save this for the Sunday thing. Yeah, just... Okay, if Senta defends here, they're probably surviving, I guess. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, there's ways they can defend this square or block the diagonal or... Yeah, so by this point I messed it up. I missed my chance. My chance was back here with stopping the knight move. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. That was very strange to see a one dan do that. Because, like, that's risky. That is a ballsy opening. That's the sort of thing I would play. At least in chess. So, yeah, maybe I copy this link for posterity. Drop it in my Discord. That was such a weird game. Alright, my Discord, Shogi. Nice. We'll save it there. That was a practice game. That was not a tourney game. So guess what? We have time for tourney games. So let's wait in the 6th term. Supernova, 1499 and below, rated event. See if we get an opponent. So yeah, basically all the noobs, everybody up through 1Q is eligible for the Supernova. We got a challenger. Alright. Sure, here we go. Good luck. Oh, I go first. Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god. Why is he not moving? Okay. Oh, let's see. Are my speakers too loud? No, they're not overly loud. That's fine. We're not going to get too much of an echo. So that's the boat castle. Let's just continue castle building. Curious. Okay. It's based on analyses of my previous games. I want to find new ideas here. Instead of playing the same old thing every game. Ah, yeah, no, this is Shaimon playing. Sure. Yeah, this is the something something Joseki. Sure, whatever. Heck if I know. I just remembered that Nifu is a rule. This game takes restraint. It takes self-restraint. The early bishop trade, Toadofsky defense. Yeah, that's the one. Release the Kyukin. All right. Uh, This might not be sound, but it is interesting. Do I take the token? Do I do other tactics here? Other tactics have some interest. Um,
これより秒読みに入ります。
Oh, wow. That's clever.
$30秒。
Ah, right. I thought I could retreat at this point. This is what I miscalculated. Alright, yeah, good game. Nice. That was cool. Yep. GG. Yeah, as expected, Shaimon takes it. No, that was, yeah, he's presently the better of us two players, but that was a wild adventure. I don't know if there's anything obvious I can say about this game, other than it was cool. We get that. See, I allowed a bishop exchange. Maybe I should have timed this pawn advance on the fourth file. Yes. You found all 15 of them. Yes, yeah, that was cool. So I'm thinking my edge file push, that was where I had the most doubt. I think this is where I messed up. So possibly better here might just be to retreat my bishop. I don't know. This is a successful rapid attack. I've been encouraged to not always have to defend this eighth file. Right, so if this gets played, I might even just put a... Oh, right, this is what I kept thinking during the game. This is no good. But still. There's got to be something here. So if I play this, presumably you take there. I mean, this is similar to the game, but I've saved a tempo. Okay. I wonder about this. Because then I have this. Should I care? I never know, like, how much I should care about these things. And maybe it's not easy to say. Like, yeah, my rook's attacked. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should take this. And right, this would be natural to give up my knight and allow the bishop in, but yeah, there is that. So I wonder, like, why this doesn't just... This is much too optimistic on my part. Yeah, and I see the arrows. It's just like... How come I can flush a king out of its net, and like somehow this is not just much better for me? Like, what? I keep being told to think about my king's safety because, in general, I neglect that pretty badly. But I guess here, king's safety doesn't matter. Or I don't have an attack. I have no pieces. Okay, that's what I have to think about. Yeah, that makes sense. I've launched attack without having any pieces to support it. Okay. That's right. This fourth file rook opening is primarily a defensive thing. And yet I tried to use it for offense. Like, this is inviting trouble. I'm not ready for trouble yet. I mean, this is nice from one perspective that, like, these silvers are going to run this way. Yeah. I've been told only lift this gold once this pawn gets attacked, and don't spend tempo on it until then. But, like, I have tempi to build up my castle here, so it makes sense to use them somehow. Oh, no, I've seen this before. Yeah. Okay. Right, this is actually fine here. This is the timing. Right. Yeah, Gota's still favored here, but this is the correct timing for that. Yeah, that's right. And that gives me the time to bring... Yeah, okay. I could build Silver Crown and move the lance and all that stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Again, like, my lack of experience catches me off guard here. Yeah, no, that, absolutely, these are all the many, many, many ideas, all of which I missed during this game. That, if I'd played these, maybe I'd be playing at the level of a 3Q player. I was not playing at a 3Q level this game. So, yeah, no, that's absolutely right. That's why we play these Uber Nuber tournaments. Or Supernova, or whatever they want to call it. King safety is why you sacrifice the rook for, yeah, the generals surrounding my castle. Yeah, I sacrificed a lot more than that for nothing. That was cool. But yeah, that explains why you're willing to sack the rook. Because, yeah, you saw... Well, you didn't see the 15 mate Sume, but, like, you have to know that if I'm losing all my generals around my king, something's up. And while I did have some slight initiative, I had no pieces to support it. So, yeah. Especially when I'm playing fourth file rook, I need to actually have some defense. Not just all offense. Because, yeah, this is primarily a defensive structure. The nonsense I played works against other Q level players, but Shaimon knows way too much for me to get away with any of my nonsense here. Yeah, from 56. I suspected from somewhere around 56 that there was a Sume, but also, yeah, we're saying somewhere around here. Yeah, when you put that down, I'm like, oh, well, I have nothing. I could just resign here, but then my audience is going to give me crap about resigning. So I played. But yeah, this is good. Yeah, I considered this. This would not have been a good move. I considered leaving the token. So I thought about doing this. And then I thought about doing this. And yeah, but basically I didn't use my pieces. Yeah, and this is fairly easy to counter, isn't it? Oh, you run. Well, okay, that's legal. Yes. But yeah, I'm out of checks. Yeah, and at this point, yes, this I saw. This is why I took the token. It was like, yeah, I'm not surviving this. Although I do have the rook. The rook could protect against mates on the file. Yeah, no, yeah, clearly, like, here I'm getting mated. Um, there are ways to slow this, but, like, it's... I don't think I have any kind of mate here. Well, I'm sorry. I'm actually getting pieces in hand now. I have now a silver. There might be something. But, like, backing up a little bit... yeah, after this... Gosh, there's... Yeah, okay, yeah, that silver drop looks fine. I think I'm just straight out dead here. So, how about this? No, clearly there's something I'm not understanding if that's the move. Why not just take this? Is this not, like, mate? I guess maybe my king escapes. I don't know. Yeah. So, let's see. And I'm just trying to find a way to make this work with the rook there. Like, obviously gaining a rook completely stops my attack. I'm being greedy at this point. Why am I being greedy? So how about this? Yeah, so like this sort of stuff is why I took the token, although like taking it also loses. Um, right. Yep. So, yeah, of all these things back here. So I saw that this silver drop back there, which looked absolutely devastating. This is kind of nice, actually. What you pointed out with, hang on. What you pointed out here, that if the king runs, this is actually useful. Yeah, after I moved at this position, I thought about this. Again, I was in Byoyomi, but I think here I'm still mated the same way. But at least now I have a threat. Yeah, like, this is still probably checkmate the same way. Actually, yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, and I don't even have the rook covering this square. Yeah, so, okay, there was nothing for me to regret in having taken the token. So your sacrifice to take out the generals next to my king was excellent. I don't think there was a defense after that point. Um, I tried, but yeah. So I can't take the rook right now. I basically have to take this. At which point, like, yeah, my attack has failed. And I can just... I have no attack at this point. My pawns can't go anywhere. I could just resign, because there's nothing to do. Which is funny. But yeah, I think this all boils down to much earlier when you took my silver here, and I didn't just take back. And I don't understand why I didn't. Like, I was thinking I was gaining a tempo or something, but... Oh, you have another idea. Okay, yeah, you're right. I still have no attack. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So I have to go back even further to find something where I'm not dead. Yeah, this pawn move was stupid. I've done it before. I did it here because I couldn't find a good move. So yeah, again, I guess like this or something. But this is much too slow at this point. I've misplayed the timing, as you pointed out. So yeah, this pawn advance timing was terrible. And some other variations, this pawn advance is fine. And this one, no. Yeah, so I need to wait for that. Shogi's complicated. But yeah, that puts our first Supernova game into the tournament. So yeah, I think we know who's got a better chance of us two of winning this Supernova thing. I'll certainly give it a try, but I'm mostly in here to learn. And gosh, we did a lot of learning in one game already. Yeah, I was mostly trying to prevent the silver from going there because I've had games against lower Q level players where this pawn advance has been extremely effective. But here it's just a terrible mistake. Yeah, too many sandbaggers for you to have a chance, says the sandbagger. Lots of 1Qs with a 1649 max rating. Okay, fair enough. None of us are going to win this thing. I might get to rank down to 4Q, though. We'll look forward to that. Why? Why would... I don't understand why somebody would deliberately hang out below 1 Dan. Like, is winning the Supernova that prestigious? Oh, this is crazy. Yeah. This is true. But yeah, you'll quickly get up to 2Q or something better. Like, there is more than one under 1 Dan tourney. Oh my goodness. Okay. I could kind of see now why that might happen. I see. Alright, well, that makes some sense. I'll await my next game and try to play better next time. But yeah, my goal is to learn, at least getting my rear end handed to me by many different players should help with that learning objective. So that's the plan. I don't... Like, the reward for winning this thing, by the way, for those who don't know, The reward is just like some D miles. Like, this is virtual currency that's only useful on this server. And even then, it doesn't do that many things. So, that's what people are competing for here. Just putting that out there. Like, maybe other tournaments have prizes in terms of money. But, yeah. Hey, look, we got a Wondan. Sure. Alright. Good luck, buddy. So this is the player we were watching at the beginning of the stream. We'll see how this game goes. With any fortune, we'll end up playing the same exact opening that happened in Shaimon's game, and we'll just wreck this guy. That's the plan. Just play good moves and win. That's all there is to it. Yes, I am extremely, extremely weak to rapid attacks. I don't like that pawn move. Because, like, I've watched Hidechi. He talks in this very dulcet tone. He makes his points calmly. And I just doze off. And then, like, hours or days later, when I get a chance to play what he showed, I can't remember any of it. Because it was all said in a very calm, methodological way. It's just a different tone than what I'm used to as an American. Alright, so is this an occasion where I push my edge pawn? Oh my goodness. Probably not. It's like almost never right to push the edge pawn. Let's avoid this push and just watch him push again and get all upset when pushing here ends up being the right move. That's the plan. What are you hearing? The pawn move is just seeing if I'm going to Onaguma. Alright, so he's aiming to break on the third file. So maybe now I break on the fourth file? Maybe now I bring up a silver to try to stave off the attack? I don't know. Either way, this being both a rated game and a tournament game, we're going to have to go back in the cone of silence, unfortunately. So I'll see you guys soon. Sorry about this. Yeah, this is a nice spot for the silver because like it stops eighth file attacks. I just also need a place for my bishop, but in a number of positions it's appropriate to just push the silver up here, and then the rook breaks on the eighth file. However, he's threatening this sort of thing on the third file. So, priorities. I think I break on the eighth file. I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Like, silver here, rook over, and then break. I think that's right. We're gonna see. Either way, one Don dude is gonna kick my ass, so might as well try to enjoy it. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Okay. he says exasperatedly. Alright, I see confused faces. I see very confused faces. Like, I've been told that it's advantageous for me to trade rooks when I'm playing Mino Castle. I'm playing Mino Castle. Therefore, it is advantageous for me to trade rooks. Like, not sure what I'm missing there. We got a Socratic method of talking about this position. I really want this rook trade, and I could sack for the silver and then promote over here and take the knight and start attacking somehow. And yes, I am sacking a bishop for one general instead of two, but I get a promoted rook out of the deal. So I guess what I'm forgetting is that you can just put a pawn down and ignore all of this. Like literally none of the supplies if that pawn goes down. So yeah, that's a thing. And the pawn's on the board. And we're going back. Do I line up with this bishop, or do I go back just one square and open myself up to a silver forking these pieces? I think we go back two. Two seems much safer than one. So literally nothing about my attack worked. Delightful. Well, I have a pawn in hand, actually. So we might get to do that timing attack after all. If he brings out the silver, maybe we sack a pawn and trade pieces and try to break through on this damn 8th file. Maybe. Maybe not. Of course, he anticipates this, so maybe we just build out our Mino a little bit more. I don't know. Sure, this will delay a checkmate by one move later on. So when he gets his bishop onto 5-5, I'll be able to get my gold up here and not get mated by a knight drop. So that's the plan. Okay, so if I were crazy, and I might be, maybe I push the pawn and try to win the knight. I am a bit crazy. Do I have anything better to do with my time? I could continue castle building. He's going to push this center pawn, and I'll have to respond. Do I have to respond? I don't think so. But yeah, trying to win the knight could be interesting. It'd give me a file for one thing, at a time when I would appreciate a file, but it'd also give me a knight, which is another thing I'd like. Yeah, so we're gonna learn. We're gonna let the Wondan show us the way. Yeah, as a chess player, like, it drives me batty just giving away pawns. Like, in chess, a pawn is somewhat meaningful. In shogi, pawns are very much just pawns. Like, they are there to do your bidding. In chess, pawns have dreams. They coordinate with the pieces, they scare away larger pieces. Um, they hit, they can attack twice as many squares as they can attack in shogi. So they're twice as fearsome, at least. And they can move 2 squares at a time or 1 square at a time. Like, yeah, they're really damn fearsome in chess. And they promote not just to a token, but to a queen. And yeah, it's just crazy what they do. In this game, you don't have any of that excitement. Pawns live a pretty average life, with average dreams. And average ambitions, and yeah. They're all so average. Alright, so I'm attacking this pawn twice. And since I've played Mino Castle, I would like to exchange rooks. My opponent has almost played Mino Castle. Are they going to bishop 5-5 me? Is that really happening? No, they're bishop 3-3ing. That's fine. So I want to promote. Wait, then bishop takes horse. I take, they take. I don't have some epic tactic to justify my craziness, so instead I should do rook takes first. And they get a lance, but yeah, I don't know. I'm balancing 2 things here. One, I would love to trade rooks on the 8th file. Actually, 2, doesn't really matter if I trade rooks or not, does it? And while I'm not looking forward to a bishop exchange, worse things could happen. So I could just place my bishop here on 6-6. And unless they've got some nice tactics somewhere, my silver's actually better placed up there. Yeah, let's do this. So they could win a pawn. And I exchange bishops, and then I promote. And then my promotion guarantees that something fun is about to happen. Don't know exactly what, but actually, if they take, knight takes is really nice. So they might just try to win the knight back, but that doesn't work. So yeah, I might get a win over a Wondan. It's looking like it's trending in my favor. Alright, so the tempting move is just promote. And then if rook goes back, I don't have a plan. Less tempting be anything that doesn't, like, so I have a bishop drop here that there's, it's not so obvious. Well, this just wins a lance, they promote, and that's no fun. So yeah, maybe I do need to promote, even if I don't completely get it. Yeah, I think the promotion's actually quite strong. This is why they're trying to promote, and I beat them to the punch. And if the rook retreats, then I knight drop on 8-3. And then I can take the pawn. That's a free pawn. Meanwhile, suppose they do gang up on my knight, I can try to win their rook or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is an interference tactic in Shogi. Okay, so I could run with my knight, or I could ignore that. Well, running just loses, so what's even threatening? Okay, we're going to get that threat off the board. So this puts on the threat of winning the rook. Do I take the token? Tokens are pretty nice. But this gives him a tempo. And with a tempo, he could hit my rook or something. So I don't want to give the tempo just yet. Pawn drop, rook runs. Token advance, rook runs here. Oh, and then bishop drop. That lets him build up a wall. But yeah, threatening to win the rook for nothing is pretty nice. Doesn't work, but it's a nice dream. Yeah, this pawn's not going anywhere other than right in front of that rook, so this might be a good time to put it there. This is a higher priority move than whatever he chooses to come up with. And now we take the token. Unless I have a higher priority move, but I don't think I do. Like, taking the lance looks tempting, but bishop drop in this space looks really annoying to deal with. Oh, so now he's threatening a bishop drop, which would fork stuff. Even though I can't stop bishop 5-5, I could at least put my bishop somewhere useful. But then his knight's going to hit it. And I take, he takes. This is disgusting, but wait. Now I have a fork. Rook moves. I come over. No, that's no good. Wait a second. Maybe I have something here. Maybe I have a rook trapped. So I'm threatening to take the silver and then exchange my token for the rook. Even though tokens are pretty nice. Right, I anticipated this and thought my move might be enough to deal with that. Not sure why he thinks this is so great for him. I guess he's not losing the rook. That could factor into his decision. There's more where that came from. All right. See, I've stopped him from doing a bishop drop on this long diagonal. Well, you could do it on 5-5 now. It's just not super effective on 5-5. Meanwhile, we just have a token factory. But also I want the lance. Bishop 5-5 is kind of scary. But it's also committal. I've got him thinking. We might even manage to get him into Byoyomi this game. Either that or I've lost my connection. Who knows, right? Right. So this frees space for my bishop to go in here and hit the rook. Could also promote my knight, but I don't really see a point to that. But promoting the knight would actually give my rook somewhere to go. So that is another point. Okay, that makes no sense. I'm sorry. That's a desperate move.
これより秒読みに入ります。
Maybe I picked the correct hour of day for these games against Japanese players. I don't know. So let's see if it's this time here. I don't have any sort of... Yeah, it would actually be daytime over there. Okay. So I'm not getting some kind of clock-based or real-world clock-based advantage. This is actually a fairly normal hour for them to be playing. I'm expecting the bishop drop. Although the more I look at it, maybe it's not so great. Okay, it's another aggressive move. Oh, this might intend a bishop drop to hit my rook. Interesting.
$30秒。40秒。50秒。1、2。
alternatively, the point might have been that I no longer promote my rook in one move. Which makes some sense. I really didn't want to allow some super strong bishop drop on my half of the board. Or maybe he's just super interested in this pawn. I don't know. But he's running out of pieces to strike my rook with. Alright, so there's a piece he can hit my rook with. Plan B is just allow exchange of bishops for rooks. Plan A is see if there's a plan A. I don't think there is.
$30秒. 40秒.
I might have just found a plan A.
50秒. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So plan A is token here, promote my bishop, then exchange it for the rook. It's complicated, but has the advantage that as a backup plan, I promote my knight and then promote my rook over here. And I'm the only one who gets to keep a rook.
30秒.
So yeah, assuming that there's something super tactical that goes on, my backup plan is to just move the token over and
40秒.
do things the caveman way. But probably I can get away with promoting my rook where my knight is.
50秒. 1, 2, 3.
Also, just knight over threatens to win their rook. So that's not bad.
$30秒. 40秒. 50秒. 1,
Also, I could... Well, there's a lot of possibilities. This token's actually very nice. Exchanging my rook for this might not be great.
$30秒.
'Caveman attack, go! I have some sense of what is about to happen here. I have one piece here that's a bit
30
exposed,
秒
and they're going to try to hit it. And that's this bishop here.
40 秒
This token factory is pretty cool.
$50 秒 1、2、3、4
Okay. If I take the rook, I don't have an instantaneous checkmate, so I should just do something sane here. I'm
30
spending my
秒
time even though I don't need to.
$40 秒
Spending time, even when you know exactly what your next move is going to be, is something that's confused me quite a bit.
$30 秒 $40 秒
Oh, I see their threat.
50 秒
Okay, this is one way of dealing with their threat. Somehow I thought this pawn was attacked more fiercely than it actually is attacked. I miscounted.
$30 秒
Who is this Sanjay who keeps bioing?
40 秒
Oh, right. I forgot he could do that. I could give chase. I say that as if I have something else to do. No, I will give chase.
30 秒
So here's my threat of trading a pawn for a gold. Of course, they declined this. But yeah, here I just win a knight. This is not the end of the world by any means, but a knight is kind of useful. And the squares around that knight are good squares. And now I can use the knight to win a gold.
30秒
Some cautions required.
40秒
Oh, I can promote. I forgot that bishops promote like that. That kind of changes this dynamic. I didn't need to do this, and yet I ended up doing it anyway to try to defend this pawn. As well as just get this
30秒
horse away from my rook or dragon.
40秒
There seem to be some very interesting side effects if I could just get a metal piece. Actually, no, I have to remove this pawn if interesting effects are going to happen. Yeah, he's got to defend.
$30秒 $40秒
We're not going to give away the token for nothing. It's been a loyal servant, and it will continue serving. Wait, can I just token takes here? That's how this game works, isn't it? There's a lot of things I could do in this position. Yeah.
$30秒
There we go. Progress. We just had to get him into Byoyomi. That's all it took. He's gonna put up resistance.
$30秒 $40秒 50秒
Yep, there's a fork. There might have been a more forceful way to do this.
30秒
That makes no sense. It's desperate, but also, yeah, like, this doesn't help. The knight sack here might have been interesting. Or the knight drop there, rather, might have been interesting. Now there is no knight drop. Okay, really? We're playing this in 2020.
$30秒 30秒 30秒
I win. Alright, good game. Let's see. I know he flies the Japanese flag. I did not check before the game what his English skills as self-declared were. So I have sub-host status, and I don't know. We'll see. English skills level 0. Okay, we'll do the best we can to communicate despite a language gap. Oh, I'm sorry. Emotes back off. There we go. And I apologize for the tiny board, but like this display is not optimized for 720p. Yeah, so this surprised me. Yeah, I think my knight drop surprised him a bit. He's playing through some of the moves here. I have various options. Well, okay, he's continuing pacing through the game. I'm concerned that if I zoom in slightly, that might break the page. This web page doesn't work in Microsoft Edge, except if I'm playing the game. So this is knight 3-7 on move 35. This is the move that was played. We will attempt one zoom in. Okay, one zoom in did work. Okay, great. Thank you for the game. Have a nice day. Okay, that was exciting. We're gonna zoom once more. Anything you guys want to look? Okay, hitting the back to start position broke this. I will be right back. That's a pity. Yes, yes. Yeah, this absolutely is happening. Show the difference. See, I played against Shaimon and he told me what I did wrong, and then I nuked a one Don. So, yeah. It turns out, to get one Don, all you have to do is like lose a game to Shaimon, have him tell you everything you did wrong, never do any of those things again, and just win. So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, do I ever play a normal Joseki? It seems like every time I play, oh, that's just not a normal Joseki. Like, that happens a lot. Hang on. Full screen zoom, login. Okay, give you guys my actual browser window. Wrong window. Properties. Other edge window. Nope. 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 There we go. That's better. Yeah, so we lost the Kifu. I'll have to go back searching through my game history to find it. But yeah, those two games are definitely worth submitting because there was a bit of a difference in those two games. Actually, there's the game. It's right there. But yeah, I can still find this in my game history. We can still find it in the tournament cross table. It's still very discoverable. And yeah, you're right, it's still open. Oh. Okay. Okay. See, even now, Shaima can still point out the things that I missed. Yeah. That didn't even occur to me, even though, like, I've been told this before. It was like a week or two ago. It feels like much longer. But yes, that exactly makes a lot of sense and is an alternative, if not better. All those seem to work out, just given my opponent's weird castle thing they're doing. Oh, my lobby, I lost the text history, but you're right that for other people, the URL is there as well. I just have to go back to the tournament to see it. Or maybe once I exit the game board, it'll show up in the lobby again. Yeah, that's the normal way to do this. Like, I've seen Hidechi. Yeah, that's the typical way to do this. Yeah, what they picked was weird because they shuffled around a lot, which is something usually I do, and then I get my rear end handed to me for not playing with a plan. Um, I was able to have a reversal this game where I just attacked out of turn, and yeah, it seemed to work pretty well. Oh yes, share by tweet. Um, and if I had the Twitter integration stuff going, I might actually tweet this one because it was pretty cool. Like, wow, that was an adventure. Yeah, so you're thinking rook takes rook is something I should be concerned about. Like, I am concerned about it, but I think I'm good here. Am I completely misevaluating this? Right? And so I have rook 8-8 or 2-8 or whatever. Yeah, that is a threat. I thought this was okay. It's scary, but I thought it was okay. Okay, you take a knight, I take a knight. This is confusing, but I thought my position was not better in the first place. If my position was better in the first place, then yeah, this is not what I should aim for. But I thought my position was not better, so that's why I aimed for this, which looked at least confusing. Seemed to offer some chances. But yeah, if you're saying like I was better before we got here, then yeah, this should be avoided. I just don't know. Well, I mean, he was 1Q like an hour or two ago. So he might walk that line up and down and up and down a bit. Um, Seems like kind of a sweet spot, at least for playing in tournaments. Like, I guess if I were of one Don's strength, what I would be tempted to do to get as many tournament games as possible played would be to play things I haven't done before and manage to go promote and depromote over and over and keep my strength somewhere around 1 Don or 1Q just so I could try out a lot of ideas. So yeah, if I were in that position, I might aim for something like that. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, they do break through first. And slightly better. No, that's a good point. Oh. Well, this. Yeah, I don't. This gives me something to think about, but um, unfortunately, there's an answer for that. But that is still something to be concerned about. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, if they ever get a general in hand, this is really spooky. Um, so, wait, taking the lance in the corner is risky. Like, if I actually do this, then I have to worry about this, right? Oh, okay, this instead. Right, because, I'm sorry, yeah, they can sack for the gold. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I mean, yes, they could sack for the gold, but that's why you play the bishop. Yeah, right. Um, you play the bishop first, of course, but yes, these are the key moves. Um, where's my mate? Where's my mate, man? There should totally be a mate here. It's not cool. uh, but yeah, I think that's why you would lead with this here. Then this moves, and then this, I guess. Oh, wait, but no, actually, this defends the gold. So this mate threat is not actually a mate threat. Um, huh. Strange. Yeah, yeah. Well, that would be nice now, wouldn't it? Checkmate. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, this is more what I was thinking about. Um, but no, I think back here, unfortunately at this timing, I missed this. Um, and yeah, they don't have the right pieces in hand for this to mate. So yeah, I have to back up and so switch the move order a bit and do this. And then we end up where we were at earlier, where it's not so clear what's going on. Right. And like it smells like a checkmate, but I don't see it. Too late, I already solved it. uh, yeah, whatever. I never cared much about King's safety. But yeah, all this is like why I was suggesting let's start with this. Um, yeah, and then just win the dragon. But that's a big condition here. This thing. And we're in weirdness territory where stuff is just... I don't have any idea what's going on. Yep. I mean, for sure, like, taking the lance in the corner doesn't seem worth it at this point. I don't know. This is so strange. Oh! There you go. We've refuted it. Very nice. There you go. That'll do it. So yeah, that night drop is... So yeah. My opponent, Senta, just gets a free lance in this position. Which... I guess maybe I'm okay with giving away a free lance. I guess. But... yeah, this is why I should not aim for this variation. Because giving away a free lance is perhaps not best. Perhaps there's something else somewhere. But yeah, good point. So yeah, going for the third file might have made a lot more sense. Yeah, it was... Yeah, what I picked was... It did work in my game. Yeah, submit these two games. Or at least, yeah. I don't know if, like, the Road to Shodan program would be interested in me submitting two games and, like, taking up their entire program's time with my two games. This game is interesting. The previous game is interesting for different reasons. I don't think they would feature both in the same episode. Hey, Spinal Tap, I just beat a 1-dan. It was fun. We played some weird moves. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, these pawn tensions are hard to evaluate. Pawn tensions are so hard to evaluate. Wait, what? No, come on. Come on, 1 second. So if this happens... Yes, there we go. There's probably a lot other variations like this. I can't read out everything there. It's a lot to read. Oh, that's cool. Wait. So, I mean, this is a means of transposing. Yeah, right. Right. And again, yeah, I'm just in a little bit of danger. Let's see. Let's see. Nice games earlier. Yeah, Madoka's friend was quite tough. A fake Toadon. Were we feeling like you had some chance? This is good. It's good to have optimism. It's good to have hopes and dreams. Yeah. Of course, we, the audience, were all taken, uh, just stunned by the strong level of play in the game. But, yeah, that was exciting. Oh, yeah, mine too. uh, I mean, yes, I keep falling for some opening nonsense, but no, I'm just strategically very weak at that, which doesn't make much sense because it's a very tactical thing. I mean, yeah, the static rush is something I suck against too. Um, but usually at least I don't go away from the game feeling all hopeless the same way I do like if I lose in Ifuribisha where I just have no idea what happened. Like at least when I get crushed by some tactic here, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I understand. I can fix that. Um, yeah, my weakness is every opening. I mean, I lost a demon killer, damn it. That was not cool. My weakness is if my opponent plays any opening. Thankfully, with Ifuribisha, like, yeah, the I were able to get out of opening. Yes. Yeah, basically that's it. Hang on. So, oh, this actually was possible. Why did I miss this during the game? There are many cases where I saw this sort of thing. How did I miss this? I don't know. Um, so no, my plan was... No, I completely missed this. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is how that happened. Yeah, I missed the bishop drop, but this was okay. Wait. This looks similar to the game. This happened slightly later in the game. Or something slightly different happened. But yeah, this I think was fine. So yeah, you're right. If I had played backward, I would have lost the silver. Wait. Okay. We're looking at things and then not looking at them and looking at something else. Why not Rook 3-4? Yeah. Yeah, right. Now that's the idea. Rook 3-4, Rook 3-6 was planned. To the extent that things got planned after this bishop suddenly showed up. Yeah, no, that's an idea. Um, what's my best way to counter that? I mean, this kind of also looks similar to the game where I can just defend my token. what do I want to do here? Not sure how much I want the bishop. No, I can get a dragon. I'm not going to settle for a bishop. I said I can get a dragon, and I meant that I can get a dragon, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think at this point I have convincingly broken through whatever that file number is. Let's see, I'm playing as Gota, so that is second and third file. Yeah, I think at this point, like, my position's just overwhelmingly strong. Like, even I can't mess this up. At least not against this opponent. Oh, that's interesting. I missed this. Wow. Okay. That forces me to reevaluate. Like, I wanted a dragon, but there's a lot of things I want all of a sudden. Yeah, it's not so clear what I do here. Or maybe it is, and I'm just not seeing it, because I have so many candidate moves, and I don't know which one to pick. I think I want to keep my token. I think... Okay, yeah, you're right. That's also possible, that even if the token drops, perhaps it drops in a convincing way. Well, that knight drop seems ill-advised. Yeah, no, this would be bad. Yeah, no, I like this here. This is nice. I'm not afraid of the knight drop. So, a couple ideas. One, run with the rook this way. Two would be take the knight. Three would be go back into the line of fire. And four would be just about anything else here. So what if I want a bishop now? Is my bishop getting trapped? Maybe my bishop... No, my bishop's not trapped. Yeah, well, part of the rationale there that made it easy to not cash in was that, oh, I could cash in, like, the turn after that. I can always just put it off one more move. And he really had no way to get out of that very intense pressure he was in. It was always just one more move away. He was just never able to get there. So that backup plan of, like, yeah, I could take it now or I could take it next turn. And there was just no way out of that perpetual vicious cycle. So that helped me greatly with not having to worry. I'm like, yeah, I could take it whenever I want. It's always going to be there. Um, okay. Well, hang on. So yeah, are you pick a move? Like, which move do you want to look at? Um, wait. No, I took the lance. You have option A and option B. Okay, so you want this option B. But it's my turn. So I do this. And this gives me time to save my knight. What? Okay. I guess you're right, you do get the knight if you're that interested in it. Not sure that it's going to save the king, but maybe I don't have a mate either. Oh, no, my horse is having a splendid time. Really enjoying the corner of the board. Doesn't get enough time to enjoy that corner. Um, I mean, this is not the ideal place for a horse, but also, like, well, no, the king actually could run some fair distance here. Um, um, why did I think I had an attack? Where do I have something to attack with? Can I, like, double lances on the 8th file? Like, doubling lances looks pretty nice still. And so, like, I have 1, 2, 3. I think my horse is just fine. Okay, common boat castle pattern. If he gets the lance, I lose the horse. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, if he gets the lance with tempo, um, then my horse is lost. Yeah, this is... Oh, I see. So, okay, yeah, he does have a way of protecting this point. Ah, common boat castle pattern, and I don't have a way to break it this time. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this... There you go. I missed that, too. Yeah, this is much clearer. Now, like, I could still attempt to complicate, but... Um, yeah, I'm actually a little curious about some specifics of this particular position. I get the general concept here. I'm being stubborn at this point and asking, okay, I don't care about my horse. And I don't know if this is any good in this particular position. I guess your king's safe. I'm completely out of attackers. Yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah. That's too bad. Okay, yeah, common boat castle. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, that's safer. That's cool. Okay, yeah. And the reason I instantly snapped it, like, if I were playing a real game, I would take some time to think about it. But, The reason I instantly snapped it is because we're doing a post-game analysis, and I don't want to just sit there while other moves get played. But yeah, this is not an instantaneous decision because that's a boat castle. But also, yeah, I think this means that whatever it was like that made me think this bishop was worth the same as a rook is now having me change my mind a bit. Because yeah, if I have to retreat, yeah, I get kicked, and it's awful. And while instead of retreating, I could go up, but that's not any better. Yeah, this demonstrates why I don't want to sacrifice my rook for the bishop, because the bishop is not a very strong piece in this position. So yeah, even though like during the game I was intending to do this kind of sacrifice, now that we've seen all this, and most of us knew that and I didn't, yeah, we look at alternatives. Like this would lose the rook for a knight, but this is a possibility. Yep. Now I saw that. Yeah, so what now? What now, indeed? I guess I can't promote my rook on the fourth file either, like by way of taking this and this, and like this doesn't work. Oh, that's cute. Nice. How stubborn can I be, I wonder? Right. Oh, yes, exactly. So yeah, I get my dragon. That's all that matters. Mission accomplished. That was a Pyrrhic victory, but got my dragon. Yeah, and then like they pawn drop or something, and like I don't. Wait, no, this would be Nifu if I were to drop here. Yeah, well, at least for one move I have a dragon, and now it's all gone. Of course, trapping my dragon is not my smartest move, but still, yeah. Now, clearly, Senta has survived at this point, and I'm facing the worst end to this position. So yeah, even if I do the cowardly thing, and just keep my emotional support dragon at home, like there's still, I prefer my opponent's position here, despite everything else that's going on. Yeah, well, the reason it's easy to try to sack the horse in the post-game analysis, like trapping my horse in the corner, is because if I don't play a move, we're going to be ending up like 10 moves down some other variation before I get to say anything. I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm trying to find a good move for... There we go. That looks interesting. Now we're talking. See, at this point I have to run back. Oh, actually, that's a nice square for the rook in any event. Oh, but this is nice too. Where did my rook come from? It came from... or my dragon. Let's put it here. This is a nice place for a dragon. I mean, there are greener pastures in other games, but it's okay. We found a survivable square for it. While we also intend this. Alright, so this is check. And we get a free knight. Yeah, I think I'm surviving this. I don't think I'm breaking into the castle. It's still going to be very complicated. Painful battle ahead. I don't like that move. There's no need to play that this instant. I mean, it's beautiful, but yeah, something like this is more concerning. So basically, I have to mate or deal with a very painful counterattack. Oh, wait. I have pawns. Pawns can be useful. How useful can a pawn be? I don't know. We're going to find out. Nope. Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. This token doesn't defend this way. Yeah, I don't know. This is too complicated. That's a good move. That's a good move. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's sharp. I guess this. Like, normally I'd be afraid of a lot of things here, but here I'm feeling adventurous. Yeah, I'm not sure about this bishop drop. I think it'd be interesting to have Shogi Harbour look at this one way or another, either on the Road to Shodan program or on one of the Sunday game analyses. I think there's a lot of content to review here. I don't think we're going to solve it all right now. But maybe we will. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to manage to solve this. This is very complicated, and we've probably missed some things already. There's a lot of interesting things we're looking at, but um, yeah, I still think I prefer my opponent's position here, but it's not so obvious. Uh, yeah, again, this is complicated. Shogi Harbour would tear through this in an instant, but I'm going to struggle with it. So, yeah, it's a cool position, though. That's for sure. Again, we've probably also missed critical stuff leading up to this position. But I do think throughout all this, my opponent's position's slightly better. Um, yeah. Yep. We'll go with that. Yeah, this is cool. They put up some reasonable defenses toward the end. I don't know that I had any other special comments here. Um, yeah, when did I think I was winning? Is the question they keep asking the pro. Like, when did you know that you are winning? Oh, it wasn't until just near the end. Okay, what is your strategy for the remainder of the match? Uh, um, I'm going to play my best. Okay. Yeah. I pity the interviewers because, like, it's difficult to ask questions. They're both respectful and insightful without prying into a person's preparation. Although you could ask a little bit about their preparation, they'll give you some kind of answer. But yeah, when they took here, I realized I was winning. Hey, welcomes, Throwbacks Gaming. Alright, so yeah, this is where I smelled checkmate. Probably there was a better way to do it than what I did, but it worked. Somehow. I wondered, well, yeah. I should do more sume and not worry about trying to find sume here. Actual sume would be better practice than this position. Because in actual sume, you're looking for something that does exist. And that's more rewarding than looking for something that might not exist. Plus, if I submit this to like Road to Shodan, they'll spot whatever I missed. This was fun. I liked this move. This was good. This was nice. This, I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, this is mate next move, so that's fine. For a while I was looking at this, and then there, and try. Oh. This would have been beautiful, since I have a knight in hand. But that would have been an aesthetic way to end the game, instead of this caveman-like thing. But, yeah, this is how things were going to end when they conceded. So, yeah, the knight would have been slightly more beautiful. Although, like, slightly more redundant and such. Gosh. We have quite an audience. I guess I'll queue for another game. How late is it? Oh god. Well, yeah, let's try another game. Why not? Oh, hey, look. The Llama Lord's playing a game. Let's go watch what he's doing. If he's still playing a game. This is going to be far easier than me actually playing a new game. There we go. Yeah, let's enjoy this. And maybe this will be the final for today. Tonight. Whatever. I'm slurring. We just had a 1 hour long post-game analysis session. So, yeah. Queuing for another 1 hour long game plus some analysis doesn't really appeal to me right now. We'll have to play some more tomorrow and later on. The old llama. Yeah. Wow, he's holding that 1Q. 1451. Alright, so Llama Lord's playing Senta. He's got the black pieces here. His king is some kind of... I don't even know what you call that. But that's cool. And we just have to hope and pray that, like, it's better than whatever his opponent is doing. 1Q players are vicious, man.
30秒。
It'd be so nice to place a rook and have a rook and dragon, or I'm sorry, king dragon fork if the rook here
40秒。
could do that. But it's no good. Oh, there's not a whole lot of pieces that could trap that rook, or that could interpose between that and the king. And if the king tries to surround it, you just put down a gold. So yeah, we're going to use some other piece to surround. There's only one file the pawns can go on, and this would be a great opportunity to use a pawn. But no, we're going to play a knight up. And, yep, hope and pray, guys. Because a knight could be pretty devastating in this position. I guess maybe our knight was running away from threats, too. Okay. We are all in on this attack. Unfortunately, it's not good enough, but we are committed. Is the opponent going to wimp out, or are they actually going to take the promoted knight? I guess they're looking for mate. Because if the opponent finds a mate here, they won't need to take the promoted knight. Oh, they have a knight in hand already, somehow. Well, I completely missed that. Yeah, that'll decide it. Tough break. Is this a tourney to Shodan game? I'm not sure. I saw the Llama Lord was playing. I got so excited seeing this that I forgot to look. I don't know that he registered for that tournament. I'm sorry, no, he registered for tourney to Shodan. I was thinking about the other tournament. I'm playing 3 tournaments at the moment. The other one just started 3 hours ago, and I haven't looked at my pairing yet. I'm paired up 1 and down 1. Oh, the Supernova, yeah. Is it their tourney to Shodan game? I don't know, but yeah, they didn't sign up for the Supernova. But that wasn't your question. Your question was, is this the tourney to Shodan game? Maybe. These players are both fairly high rated. So Llama Lord playing the static rook, playing the static and then central file rook with the king right next to the rook. Alright, and then we attack. And then, okay, our king goes and finds some shelter as we sacrifice our rook for some more attacking chances. And yeah, we keep sacrificing. Yeah, this is an exciting game. Oh, he plays TV in the first round of the road to our tourney to Shodan. Yes. He got a horse. Unfortunately, the horse is a bit sidelined here. Taking the lance is good in one sense, but he's in trouble, which is unfortunate. Gotta use that lance, man. Like, your opponent doesn't have a pawn yet. This could be an interesting chance to try to put the lance on the board. Although, again, you're in trouble anyway. In fact, you got tons of pieces here. Although this drop on 3-9 is actually super strong. So never mind. Geez, that's crazy. I mean, maybe your gold has to go up to protect the king, but... Oh, pawns don't attack diagonally in this game. Yeah. I don't know, this is complicated. So, maybe we'll look at one other game, something that I'm still awake enough to commentate on. Let's see. Does this have a time control? Oh, this should be interesting. 30-second Byoyomi, a 1-dan and a 2-dan. This is going to be harder for me to understand than the Q games, but that's what you're here for, is to point out all the stuff that I missed. Oh, this is cool. Oh, so I should look up my pairings for the tournament I'm in. So let's see, 81dojo.com, English, tournaments, joining tournaments, Shogi Ladder Week 4, I am paired against... Okay, this is interesting. Crap, this is what I get for playing games. So my rating as ranked in the tournament is 1333, which puts me between 4 ADUN and Little Magician. I'll be playing those games sometime either tomorrow or Sunday. So yeah, I probably need to get sleep and then prepare for, or just be ready to play when 4 ADUN and Little Magician are available to play. 1333, like DDR RAM. Oh yeah. So that's a cute little horse and a nice token they've got there. Oh, one other thing I've noticed in Shogi is like when you pursue, this is kind of like Habu's method, but when you're pursuing an attack, you're pursuing it not just from, you need to attack from both the left and the right for most attacks to prevail. For like an attack to be profitable, instead of pieces just running away, you have to be applying pressure from both sides. Kind of similar to how that works in Go. So the most profitable attacks are those where
10
you have something pressing on both sides of the attack. Like here, the king is running to the left because you don't have pressure from the left as well. And so like here where we've got pressure from the top, this would be most profitable if we also had pressure from the side. So, and even though we're attacking this lance from the front, we not attack this from the side, and like this sort of thing.
5
Yeah, llama lost. It's unfortunate. So anyway, Habu's got his method where he looks at the board as a 3x3 and then another 3x3 and looks at all the 3x3 sections, evaluates those, and then looks at all the 4x4s and 5x5s and so on.
20秒
That's allegedly one way he can evaluate the game. I don't know, but that's what I hear.
10秒
So yeah, Habu uses a convolutional neural network with some filtering on each
20
layer
秒 1
to evaluate a position.
3 4 5 6
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. Like, Llama's game was not a tournament game, so you'd have to search for his Kifu, and
10秒
this interface has an option for Kifu search. Like, there's a globe somewhere around here. I forget exactly where. I'm not seeing it right now, but Kifu search for Llama's name, and you can find recent games that were played.
10秒
Yeah, it would have been nice to have access to that. Although we briefly skimmed the game.
20秒 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Alright. Well, there's two rooks that are attacking that knight, and that knight's forking the king and the bishop. That's interesting. So, we're going to exchange a rook for a gold and a knight. And then hope that the rook is not the magic piece that is our undoing. Even in
20秒
Byoyomi,
1
Gota's looking for
4
ideas for future turns.
7 8
Because I think, yeah, it looks like silver 5-9's an idea. I'm not sure if there are other ideas here.
10秒
Like maybe rook 5-9? Rook 5-9 brings some
20
interesting
秒
thoughts into this position.
3 4 5 6 7
Okay, we're doing the more obvious and probably more forcing move here. And the king escapes. So what I was looking at was rook drop at 6-8. And that 6-8 rook drop might change.
20秒 1 2
I don't know, you might result in Gota getting exactly the pieces they need
7
to checkmate. But I'm not so sure. So this threatens a gold fork
10秒
hitting the bishop and king. One possibility would be just for the king to move right now. Oh, there's the more obvious possibility. That's probably better.
10秒
Yeah, this looks difficult. Oh, right. Wow. So yeah, Senta had played a hasty move and is going to pay the price for it. The price is that they'll have to think a little bit more. because now their opponent has a dragon, which is about to be joined by a silver as well as a horse.
10秒
So, yeah. Senta might have screwed up big time, unless, like, there was nothing better to do. But, um...
10秒
wait, is that seriously trapped? Even if it is, like, there's still some ways to continue
20
attacking,
秒
but wow.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I guess that's the strongest way to keep attacking, is to only lose a silver. And you can actually keep the dragon.
10秒
And theoretically taking the knight might be okay, but your attack's running out of steam. And your
20秒
opponent might end
1
up placing a pawn to stop your ambitions at some
4
point.
5 6 10秒
This is exciting.
20秒1 2 3 4 10秒
So who's going to break through their opponent's castle
20
first?
秒1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
That does win a bishop.
10秒
Yeah, I'm guessing that the one
10秒
gold that Senta's threatening to win probably isn't enough to mate.
20秒1 2
I think Senta knows that too. Alright, knight takes gold. And so now we have a rook attacking from the top. And we have a knight attacking from the top. And we need something attacking from this side. I don't think we
10
have it.
秒
Well, I'm sorry. No, we have a pawn. This pawn is going to support a gold here. And this knight cuts off this escape route.
2 3 4
Um,
5 6
so, yeah, placing a gold and then placing a silver here forces the king into the center of the board. Which still doesn't seem to be enough to mate.
20秒1 2 3 4 5
Oh man, I would have forced the king into the center even if I didn't see a mate. I would have played Hope Shogi. This is probably more called for in the position.
20秒1 2 3 4 5 6
Doesn't Goto have mate here somewhere?
8 9
Oh boy.
10秒
Amazingly, a knight's not very useful. Yes, our king's going on a magical journey if it can.
10秒
It seems to be able to.
20秒。1、2、3、4、5、6。
Is this the last piece that we needed somehow? Or is Gota just in that much danger?
10秒。20秒。1、2、3、4。
I admit, I'm still confused. I saw this. This or a rook drop there are ways to force the king to move. Bishop 8-4, 6-4. Okay. And the rook somehow mates, I guess.
10秒。
Wait, the king... No, I'm sorry, the king can't take the pawn in the center. So yeah, it does have to run this way.
$10秒。
Pawn check is no good. Unless there's a mate by trapping the king.
20秒。
So I was thinking king 9-6. And if king 9-6, then maybe a rook check. Oh. Well, no, pawns cannot checkmate in this game.
20秒。1、2、3、4。
Do we push the edge pawn to form a mating net? But then Senta pushes their 8th file pawn and runs away.
$20秒。1、
Yeah, the fact that pawn mates are illegal kind of changes this.
6、7、8、9。
Okay, that I don't get it. We're saying pawn mates are illegal, but we're gonna sacrifice the rook, threatening a pawn mate.
10秒。
I think Gota messed up at some point. Either that or... Oh. Wow. Really? We have 2 ways to escape checkmate?
10秒。
That's weird. Oh, a dropped pawn cannot... Okay, I'm sorry. A pawn can checkmate. A dropped pawn cannot mate. Okay, that's right. So you can drop a pawn to check and then move the pawn to checkmate as well. It's just a pawn drop cannot mate. Okay, thank you. I mean, I have had that clarified, but now I understand it. At least until I forget it again. That's interesting. Yeah, I was very confused, like, why, or what was going on. But now suddenly at least the last few moves make some sense. Okay. Well, we've had a lot of good shogi here today. Yep, as a reminder, make sure to schedule and play your tourney games if you have not done so already. Make sure to analyze your games afterward. Even if your opponent is not interested in post-game analysis, spend some time trying to look at it, understand what's happened. Or if you're just overwhelmed, maybe bring that to Shogi Harbour's teaching on Sunday. That could be fun. So yeah, I've been going for a few hours here, so I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.